Hey man, let's start in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, I had a question.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I tried to download that ISO and I was getting error. Let me see if I can share my screen.
Sure.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah, see what I'm getting. Can you see it? Can you see it?
Yeah. How much RAM have you given
You said
the
what?
machine? How
How
much
much
RAM
RAM?
have you given?
Uh,
2 GB, I guess. 2 GB, yeah.
yeah,
Mm,
is that
how
too
did you
small?
install it? No. It's more than enough. You just double click on the file, right? The OVA file.
Oh no, I imported it into my virtual world.
Okay. So, probably when you downloaded it, it got corrupted or something. So just download it once more.
I mean, I've done it like 3 times and it's still the same thing.
Okay. So do try it on VMware.
VMware.
Yeah.
Oh, don't have my VMware anymore. I guess I'll have to download another one.
Yeah. Just install it and try it there. It should work in VMware at least. It should work. Actually, it should have worked here only. But do you have uh the other one? Did you install the extension pack,
What extension pack?
the VirtualBox extension pack that you have to install?
Uh, you mean once I log into the Kali?
No. Before that,
No, I don't think.
when you install the VirtualBox,
Right.
so you need to install one more thing. It's the
Uh,
VirtualBox extension pack. It's there in the VirtualBox website only.
oh, I
Okay,
mean,
so install.
I just only installed just the virtual box from
Yeah,
the
just
website.
download it and double click on it, and it will install itself. All right.
Right.
So this in the website, like, wait, let me show you.
Stop sharing my- I mean, it's been a while I installed this virtual box, so I don't know about the extension pack.
Hmm. See, this is the extension.
So I'm just supposed to where do I go
Just
to install
download
it?
it. Yeah,
Okay,
just
just that.
download it.
Okay.
and double click on the file, downloaded file.
Okay. So I don't need to reinstall the VirtualBox again.
Well, if this doesn't work, then you should probably reinstall it. Yes.
Okay. I mean, I've never had any problem with any ISO other than this CTF.
Yeah. Sometimes some CTF won't work. So just you have to let it go in that case. All right. So again, so we are going to solve under CTF, and this one will solve a bit slowly so that we can like
It's called what?
understand. It's called node. Okay,
Node.
it's called node. Okay, this is the link, and this is one of my favorite CTFs because it's very good to explain some in-depth stuff that usually is not there in any cybersecurity course syllabus. Okay, so but we'll just, and again, as I say, we'll learn this a bit slow so we can actually understand what's happening here. Okay. So Node is a medium level boot to root challenge originally created for Hack the Box. There are two flags to find, user and root flags, and multiple different technologies to play with. Okay, this is something which is important. Okay, this is the important thing here. The OVA has been tested on both VMware and VirtualBox. Okay, so just you can download it and run it. I have already got it. I'll just run it here.
So please, can you write down the steps from the beginning of how we go about solving it as you're solving it? As you're showing
Sure.
us.
Don't worry. I already have it connected. I have already have it written, so you don't have
Okay.
to worry about it. Okay.
All right.
Okay, so it has started. I think Raza Surya has also come. How are you, Raza Surya?
I'm good. How about you?
Yeah, I'm well too. Thank you.
Hope you
All
had a
right.
good.
I did get some good rest actually last week.
Yeah,
I was very swamped actually because I worked up to 16 hours a day non-stop. And
Wow.
definitely.
I barely ever take vacations. Like I don't even get Saturdays and Sundays. So sometimes, at least recently, I have not been getting much. So last week I decided I'm enough is enough. I'm going away from here. I went to
Yeah, that's
somewhere.
right. That's truly right.
Yeah, it just happens sometimes, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So obviously the first thing that we need to, yeah, so make sure that the network adapter is connected in bridge. Okay. So this
Bridge
might
adapter.
not be the network adapter. See, this
Bridge.
has to be
Okay.
bridged. Yeah. Okay. Otherwise it won't work. So even actually I'm not sure if it's going to work now, but let's see. Okay. So our can local. No, it's not showing.
All right.
It is showing here.
I thought
not
you
showing,
had
right?
to. I thought you had to use the if config to find out what the IP
Here
address of
for
your
my
solution.
own, yeah, I can find out my own, but I need to find out the IP address of this one.
It's asking
So
for a login.
yeah, I obviously cannot log in here. So what I'll do is I'll scan local once more. And oh yeah, because it's not in VMware, maybe it's not showing as VMware. That's what happened probably. So uh, is it this one? It might be this one, right?
Unknown locally administered.
Or this one. So wait, let me check my this one is 76. So devices network settings, cable connected. Okay, it's definitely connected. So but the problem is I'm not able to figure out which is the IP address because normally when we use VMware, it shows VMware. So I guess we'll have to just nmap uh different ones. Okay, so
So it doesn't have any name.
yeah, it does not have any name. Actually, probably in VirtualBox it would not minus. I so and map 2.168.29.4. Okay, 4 is not the one. 18.
Oh, you made a
Oh wait,
mistake. You're missing one.
I made a mistake. Yeah. Generally, I use VMware, so it is actually okay. It has support 80 open.
SSH and HTTP.
This might be the one, but I also have a server which is currently. So I'll just try a couple of more just in case. All right. So today actually instead of like solving a CTF, it has suddenly become more like a real hacking. My God, what is this? Okay, I know what this device is. It's not the one. Even this 13, 8. Okay, it might be 8 or it might be 4. So we'll just do a proper nmap on both. Okay.
I mean, I thought you could check the notes you say you had. You didn't have the IP address there.
This one, right?
No, you said you had notes written down already.
Yeah, but the IP address is going to be changed every time, right?
Oh, okay. I thought it was a static
Actually, I
IP.
should probably have opened it in virtual VMware. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'll just nmap minus SSVV and I'll just put 192.168.29.4. Okay. So let's see what data it gives us. Okay, I'm not even sure if this is showing, to be honest. I'll just restart it once again. VirtualBox is not that good for macOS. It's good for Linux and it's definitely good for Windows, but in macOS I have found that VMware is way more stable. I think this 11 wasn't there the last time.
Still making a mistake with the IP.
So,
You're missing the one.
oh yeah, sorry. Again, I have made the same mistake. Thanks. So when you are actually pen testing something, this is what will happen. Again, this is like the most real. What I'm going to do is I'm going to close VMware, power of the machine, and I'll just install it in not VMware. I'll close VirtualBox and I'll just install it in VMware. Okay, so node this one. So guys, have you also checked out the things? Like, have you revised the things once that we have covered in the course?
To be honest, I didn't. I had 4 exams last week.
Sorry.
I had 4 exams last
So
week,
finish
so I didn't.
looking at it.
Okay. No issues.
So,
Sorry, Rasu, your voice is a bit unclear.
oh, sorry.
Your voice is a bit unclear right now.
Okay.
Can you speak a bit louder?
No. Hello.
No. Yeah, now it's better.
Okay. I
Yeah,
had
much
4 exams
better actually.
last week, sir, so I didn't catch up anything with the materials.
All right.
I'll do
Nothing
it.
to
I will do
worry.
it this week. Yeah.
Yeah. So on Thursday, let's do one thing. We'll just have a look at any doubts that we might have. Okay,
Yeah, sure.
because we'll have a like couple of sessions on system, software security, and
Okay.
then we will actually be doing more questions and stuff. Okay, from different exams.
Okay.
Yeah, all right. So ARP scan and oh man. Okay, this is the reason. Actually, this is the reason. See, this IP address is 172.16 point something, but this is not our network, right? It's in its own network, because of which it's not connecting. See, so what I'm going
ISO
to do
flag
is
is not
that
connecting.
no, it's connecting. Everything is connected. It's not connecting to our network.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in its own network, because of which it's not. So I guess it's kind of better that you saw this part also, because now you'll be able to at least understand what's happening if this happens to you as well. Okay, I hope this time it is connected. Okay, see, finally, I think this is the one.
All right.
Okay,
Just give me
15.
more.
Finally, at least VMware connected it to my network. VirtualBox did not even connect it. So if you are not able to connect it using VMware, okay, all you need to do is try VirtualBox or vice versa. Okay, whichever works for you. And 15 and map minus as SCV, and I'll just check every port. Okay, so I'll give the minus P minus as well. This might take some time, but it will be worth it. Trust
So we can't use the aggressive scan.
me. We can use the aggressive scan as well, but I kind of like to use this more. Yeah, we can use the aggressive scan also. It's the same thing. Okay, so it will take some time because it's checking all the 65,535 ports. So, but the result is always very good. Yes, this command. Okay, done. All right. So let's have a look at the report. Obviously, SSH is open. Okay. Then there is a 3000 port. Okay. And here you can see that the HTTP title is here. Okay. So even though here some random things are written, so these are not random actually, but we have a HTTP title. That means there is a website. Okay. Where? In the 3000 port. All right. And then there is nothing else to see here. So we'll go to our browser and what we're
Open the
going to do
IP.
is we'll type the IP, which is and then we'll go to that port, right? We'll go to this port and we'll click on enter. And you will see that a website is here. Okay. So again, right at the beginning, this is an important question concept. Okay. So remember when we normally give a website, what we do is we just type the IP address and we never specify the port,
Right.
right? Like in the previous CTF also, that's what we did.
Right.
But here we are specifying the port differently. Okay. Just tell me what happens when we are not specifying the port. What's the difference?
Just goes to the main page.
No, this is also the main page. What happens is a browser is programmed to go to the port 80 of whatever URL is provided here. Okay. So in actuality, it's like this, even though it's not typed here. Okay. So when you just give the IP address, this means that it's going to the port 80. Okay. Because the web server in general runs on port 80, right?
Right.
Okay, the HTTP port is 80. So the browser always automatically goes to the port 80 when we are not specifying the port. Okay. All right. But
Right.
now our web server, because we have seen it here, that our web server is not there on port 80. It's instead there in the port 3000. That's why we are specifying the port 3000 here. Okay. So this is what's happening. Okay. Now, this one has a login page. So clearly some login is here. Let's go back. And the first thing that we always do is dot txt. Nothing is here. Okay. So there is no robot.txt file. What I'm going to do is right click and view page source. Okay. And I'll just have a look. See, there is some amount of HTML which is here and some CSS. And then we have the different kinds of scripts that are being imported. Okay. And the first thing that kind of really attracts my attention is that there is a angular.main.js which is getting imported. All right. So the interesting part here is that means that this website is probably using Angular. Okay, so Angular is a newer uh like it's a framework using which you can design websites. So Google created Angular, and all of Google's sites are made using Angular. Okay, again, to use Angular, you need a thing which is known as Node.js. So since this is running on this is using Angular, I'm thinking that Node.js is being used. Okay, so until now we have used this thing. Uh, okay, until now we have used this thing. Okay, for a server we have used the Apache web server, and we have actually used it on our Windows or Mac, and even we have used it on Linux, right? By system control start Apache too. All right. So this web server, okay. So this here is a PHP server. Okay. When we need to do PHP coding, we always use what? Apache web server. Okay. But nowadays, in the newer websites, PHP is barely getting used. Okay. So instead of the Apache web server, we actually use Node.js. Okay. It's a kind of it's an environment, okay, where you can develop uh different kind of programs, and even I think you can develop uh, you can actually develop all kinds of apps, all right. So I normally use this one, the LTS version. Okay, and basically what will happen is you can just download it and you can try it out. Okay, you can watch a couple of videos if you want, but this is not necessary for our course. Okay, so I won't go much into details, but I still want you to know about the technology. Okay, because I don't want when you have like a vague idea of what it is, and you will not understand. But if you look at new websites, most of the new websites are built using Node.js. Again, most of the new websites, like you just name a website, I'm uh, probably it's using Node.js in some way or the other. Okay. So especially if you see some website which has been developed using React, or it has been developed using Angular, definitely it's using Node.js. Okay. So Node.js, again, it's one of my favorite things. I work on it daily. Okay, and it's very useful also.
What's the package that is used together with Node.js again for RESTful, what's it called?
Express.
Yeah, Express. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I know
Okay.
about this, but I knew about this when I was learning web development and stuff. But I
Yeah.
can't
Yeah.
really remember most of it because I haven't done that stuff in a long time.
Yeah. You can have a look at it once. Okay. But again, the main point that I want to uh, express here is that many websites are built using Node.js, and this is one of those. So it's a bit different from pen testing, slightly different.
So you're saying
Sometimes
now PHP is getting outdated?
PHP is really outdated. I haven't, I actually do have to program in PHP, but it's very less compared to how much I have to program in Node. Yeah, how much I have to use Node.js. Okay. So this website uses Angular. All right. So it won't factor much here. Okay. But again, I want you to know about the difference, because when you are a person in cybersecurity, you actually have to know as much technological concepts as possible. Okay. So again, this is your tiny introduction to Node.js and AngularJS. All right. So now here we have some more. Okay, we have some more script files. Okay, and these actually kind of look really attractive to me, because app.js and home.js, login.js, admin.js, profile. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll just open a new tab. Okay, and we can see some code here. Okay, these are Angular code. Okay, we'll just open all of these things. Okay, not all. Just we'll have a look. So this is the home.js, and see here we have a something slash API slash user slash latest. Okay, so full disclosure, I don't know Angular. Okay, so if you are not able to understand this or this, okay, don't worry, I don't understand either. Okay, but we'll analyze it anyway. All right, that's the point. You really don't understand, you really don't need to understand a particular programming language or a framework or something. You just need to understand what the, like, what you can uh, infer from it. All right. So here, the thing that I say is this http.get. Okay. Rest, I'm completely ignoring, because see this http.get, and then there is a
Um,
endpoint,
endpoint, yeah.
right? So this is a get request, obviously. Okay, and here again there is a post request. So see, this is the login.js. That means when someone logins here, so this is probably going to be the post request, right?
So they're
To log in.
posting
See,
something to the server,
yeah, see, username and password.
right?
Okay, so this we already understand. This is probably not something that we're going to use. So I'm closing that one. Okay, so admin control slash API slash admin slash backup. So this will probably not open because it is going to be behind the login. So let's keep it for the timing. Let's keep it for the end. And there is another http.get API slash users. Okay. And this is also not something that is going to be useful, I think. But finally, again, and some, so the only one that I can kind of see which is going to be useful is this one, API slash users slash latest. Okay. I'm just guessing this, actually the way I kind of eliminated the things that I don't require is because of this experience. Okay. Nothing else. Okay. So like if you end up looking at every single once, it's fine. Okay. But I kind of like when I'm not able to find a hint as to how to go to the next step, that's when I usually just search for everything everywhere. Okay. But right now I feel like this is the one that I need to check out. All right. So now when there is a get request, you kind of can, there are multiple ways to check a get request. Okay, you can use the curl command. Okay, so there is a command called curl. Okay, so curl http 192.168.89.15 colon 3000 And what was the, oh, sorry, slash API slash user slash latest. Okay, slash slash latest. See, we're getting some result here. Okay, this is one way to get it. You can use Postman, which is a very good software. Okay, but for GET requests, you can actually access GET requests directly on the browser. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll just come to this one and slash API slash user slash
Latest.
latest. Okay, and this is the one. This is the data that we got.
Even
Okay,
has the hash password too.
yeah. See, it has a ID, username, password. Okay, so again, due to my previous experiences with these technologies, I kind of understand that it is using a database like MongoDB. Okay, because this ID, okay, this kind of ID is being used by MongoDB or similar technologies. Right. All right. Okay. So, and this is the, like, as you said, RESTful API, right? Okay.
Right.
So this is how it comes. Okay. So now what information is here? We have the username, Tom, and password, some sort of hash, and then is admin false. Okay. Then we have another username, Mark, is admin false, and then another user Rastating is admin false. So none of these are kind of, I guess now these are admin,
Okay, so
but
they don't have administrative privilege.
yeah, probably we can't exactly say what's
This is it
happening here.
says false.
Yeah, it
Okay.
just says false, but then again, is it kind of a honeypot that someone wants us to fall in? You can never know, right?
Right.
Okay. So what we're going to do is we'll copy these. Okay, we'll copy the three hashes that we have here, and let's just pwd, where am I? Okay, so vim hash.txt and paste the first one and the second one and the third one. Okay, so it's just, you have three here. Okay, so if you want to know what kind of hash this is, again there are multiple. Okay, so I have made a mistake here. I should be here. Okay, so I'll just save the file. So there are multiple ways to find out. You can use hash identifier, hash ID. There are multiple ways, but what I'm going to do is I'll just Google search it. Okay, I'll just put it in Google search. Oh, did not show any result. No issue. I'll just search a different one. Thing. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. Control V. See, SHA-256. Okay, this is SHA-256 hash. Okay, all of the results show us that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, again, I'm going to use hashcat now. Okay, hashcat is another tool which is very useful. All right, I think we have used hashcat, right? Okay, so
Once, yeah.
yeah, hashcat minus m, okay, is 1400 for SHA-256. Okay, for remember we used it for MD5, it was 0.
Yeah.
For SHA-256 is 1400. We got it from the man page. Okay, I got this number from the man page. If you do man hashcat, then you will get this kind of stuff there. there. All right, and then hash.txt and the word list that you need to use, word list rocku.t okay, I guess rocku.txt is not extracted. Slash user share word list rocku.txt. Okay, and we have to use a minus force here, minus force. Okay, okay, did I get it wrong in some way? Where is it? Okay. F something 40. Okay, what was the command that we use? Hashcat minus
Where
m
where is
1400.
where is it that every time we need to use roq.txt, we always have to unzip it?
Not every time. If you're using, if you install the Kali Linux for the first time, then yeah, you have to do it.
Okay.
Okay, it's compressed because like the ISO has to be very small, right? So
Right.
it's already compressed by the creators so that it won't take much space. Like if someone doesn't need it, then there is no need to like eat up a lot of space, right?
Right.
Token length exception. Did we get the password wrong? I'll just quickly check the thing again. Um,
Are we gonna learn this too? I was doing some studying on my own and I came across something called Mimikatz.
sorry.
I said, are we gonna learn this too? I was doing some studying on my own
Yeah.
And then I came across a tool called Mimikatz.
I haven't used that one.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, so I kind of
On
understood
Windows.
what the problem is. I haven't given enter here. Okay, so that's why it wasn't working, but it will work now. Okay, yeah. See, actually, the window was the exact size of the hash, so it
Right.
did not look like we need to give an enter. So, okay. So,
So we're trying to crack the password.
yeah, it's cracking the password. And
Mhm.
okay, so it has given us two passwords. Okay,
Snowflakes and SpongeBob.
Snowflake and SpongeBob.
Oh,
Okay, so I guess okay, it has given us only two passwords, 240 and F73. Okay, so 240, the password for Tom,
Tom,
okay, is
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob, and 73, the password for Mark is this one. All right, and we had found this other one earlier, slash API slash users, right? Okay, so we can have a look at this one also. Just they will see that we have the same thing actually. Oh, but we also have the admin account. See this one,
Yeah.
okay, in slash API slash. So it's a good thing that we did not mess this one, right? So what I'm going to do is I'll copy this one as well, and I will come to my file that has the thing. So I guess this one wasn't solved, right?
Right.
Yeah, so I'll just delete that one because it wasn't even solved. So I'll delete that one and instead I'll replace it with the new one that we have. Okay, DFS something, right? See, this is the admin account apparently. So is admin is true. So this has some sort of, we, to be honest, we don't even know what's happening or what an admin is here from the point of view of this website. But it's always better to have more access, right? So we'll just, so
Manchester.
Manchester. Okay. So now we have all the passwords. Okay. So and let's just use the Manchester one. Okay. So now I'll just close all of this. Okay. So pure windows. Okay. So this is the username. Copy, paste, and Manchester. And see, now we are inside this kind of admin panel. Okay. And we have a download backup option here. So I'll obviously immediately click on it and I'll save file. Okay. And this backup is now here. Okay. So again, once we have downloaded it, if we go to cd slash home slash download, sorry, slash home slash kali slash downloads, okay, ls. So this my place dot backup. Okay. So if we do cat my place, let's see what, oh, this is clearly base 64. right?
Right.
Like the data in base 64 always looks like this. And at the end, we have an equal, which is like a red herring. If so, what we're going to do is cat myplace.backup, and then we will just take this whatever is here, and we'll just change it to base 64. Okay, decode.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And let's put it in a file also. So we'll just call it decoded. Okay, myplace dot backup dot decoded. Okay, and see we have got another file now. Okay, so again let's do a cat myplace dot backup dot decoded, and this is some sort of binary which I am not able to understand. All right, so what I'm going to do is let's find out what kind of file this is. For that we have a command known as file. Okay, so to find a file type we use this one, and see zip archive data. Okay, zip archive data. All right, so what I'm going to do is unzip obviously my place dot decoded, and it is asking me for a password. So maybe Manchester. No, what was the other one? SpongeBob, right?
Right.
No, not SpongeBob. Snowflake, the last one. Nope. No, it's not the password. Okay. So we need to find a password. But luckily enough, there is another tool. I'm not sure if Ali has it or not, but let's try. Okay. So we have a tool which we can use to crack zip files. All right. And that is fcrack zip. Oh, it's not there. Yeah. So apt install fcrack zip. Let's just install it, and again the command is extremely simple. Fcrack zip minus D, okay, minus P slash user share word list rockio.txt. This is our list, okay, and then my place dot backup dot. I guess it won't work like this. Okay, so let's just try it once. Oh, it already did. See, this is the password. It just found the password in less than a second.
Magic word.
Magic word. Okay, so this is the password. So again, we will do what? Unzip, and the password is magic word. And now we have our unzipped file. All right. So what I'm going to do is we have reached exactly half. Okay, we have reached exactly half of the CTF, and the rest of the part is something that I need you to understand very nicely. Okay, so we'll finish it tomorrow. And until now, do you have any doubts? You're good, right? So what I want you to do is don't solve this CTF today. Let me finish it tomorrow. Okay, don't solve it today itself. Let me show it to you tomorrow, and then let's try. Okay. But until then, you can just maybe research a little on Node.js, maybe like find out how you can have a GET request like this. Okay, just a simple GET request, try and get. Okay, and if possible, do revise the earlier stuff once because we need to go through that as well. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, guys. So see you tomorrow. Thank you so much.
All right.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Yeah. Bye bye.